Hey, everybody, this is Ruben with 5 Minute Warning. When I decided that I wanted to make a podcast of my own, I found Anchor. Let me tell you, Anchor is free. Free, Free. That's what I'm talking about. There are tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right on your phone or your computer. You know what? Anchor sends my podcast out to me to Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, so I ain't got to do it. Also, you can make money. I repeat, you can make money from your podcast. It's everything you need to make in a podcast all in one spot. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey, look, that's what I did. 5 Minute Warner, almost 100 episodes in. Get Anchor.
The following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5 Minute Warning.
And if you're going to make me pick, I would definitely not go to any of them in Florida because, like, Florida and, yeah.
Booty butt cheeks.
Yeah, man, Lord, when I went on that football visit with Brian Cookman, man, like, I mean, honestly, it was life altering. I was just like, where did these ladies come from? And I don't need to ever meet them ever again in life.
That could have been Mrs. Mo B, man.
No, I'm perfectly happy where I landed in life. Perfectly happy. You know what I'm saying? My daughter is about to be 10 tomorrow. My youngest, she'll be 10 tomorrow. I didn't have my first until I was almost 27. If I'd have went to Bethune-Cookman, I would have had my first kid at the tender age of 18.
They do have remedies for that, man. You know that, right?
Look, man, I would have been in such rapid movement. Like, I just feel like there'd have been a slip up. You know, it's a numbers game, man.
So you're saying the wall game? So you're saying the wall game wouldn't have been effective?
What I'm saying is, I don't have much of a pullout game.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Once again, it is Sunday, and you know what that means. It is another episode of the 5-Minute Warning. Thank you for joining us today. And, of course, I am Ruben Brown. They somehow decide they want to let me do a show. Because even though people just do what they want, I think something has to be approved, but I guess not. So, yay. But I got two people who decide they want to get on this boat with me. I can't swim, but they still up here. Got AG on the ones and twos.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
And we got Moby. What color hat? Is that a Bills hat?
You ain't seen that before?
I ain't never seen a Bills hat before.
Yeah, it's a Bills hat.
Bills hat and a robe. Oh, shucks. Somebody is comfortable.
And I'm not so much rooting for Buffalo Bills. I'm rooting for their fans, man. Because
Bills Mafia.
yeah, man. Because like the world's a better place when we have drunk white people doing. Well, not even white people, just drunk Buffalo Bills fans doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, like jumping off cars through tables.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm rooting for comedy. So that's why I have a Buffalo Bills hat on.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. And the winner of this game gets home field next week.
That's why I need Buffalo to win.
I mean,
can you imagine what those dumb idiots are gonna do with enough fluid encouragement? I
mean, if they do win, I need them to set a table on fire and then somebody jump through it.
You know what's happening.
I mean, it's gonna be hopefully.
I don't really get what that whole thing is about. Like, we love our team so much we jump through tables for them.
I mean, don't they have a song about that?
I don't understand what the symbolism is, like, but
I jumped through tables for you.
I'm here for it just to laugh. That's it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, So, quick update. Hey, if you're a road team, you got a legit shot apparently this year.
I mean, not just this year, it was last year too.
True that. But, I mean, all the road teams won this weekend, and Kansas City's playing right now. I mean, they got a 2-point lead, and they got the ball, but, I mean, clearly that don't mean jack, because you can be up 27-3 and still have to pull out something out your butt, you know, a.k.a. the Rams. But, hey, I guess you got to do what you got to do, man. But how you been doing this week? I mean, y'all enjoying that snow and cold that y'all asked for?
I mean, I didn't really get that much snow where I'm at. I did get cold, and yeah, I'm actually cool with it. You know, I like to know that in the wintertime it's cold. I'm not a fan of going to the beach in the wintertime. Just not. 80 degrees on Christmas Day does not appeal to me.
You sure you don't want to move to Arizona?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
By the time I get to Arizona, Public Enemy shout out. AG, what's up, man? You enjoying this cold and
anytime I can get even more cozy with the wife is a good thing, bro. Just saying.
I mean, that's their excuse of loving the cold weather.
I mean,
personally,
you can't argue with it. You can't argue with it.
I mean, if you really want it colder in your house, you turn the AC on, or whatever.
Ruben, when you get married, you'll find out that it's not the same, bro. Not even close.
I'll let you just. I'll let you have that. I mean,
in my house, the cold is the mortal enemy to half of the house.
Why is it the mortal enemy?
Because I got two people in this house that if it gets below like 75, by definition to them it's freezing.
Well, yeah, I get that too.
So typically what the wintertime means for me is I get to be in a super hot house, sweating my ass off as I sleep, and then get woken up to, hey, take the covers off you because you sweating. And it's like, yeah, I'm sweating because it's 90 degrees. This blanket ain't really what's happening. It's just, the sauna you done put us in.
I mean, y'all got a fireplace, so at least hopefully it's not like killing your power bill.
I mean, look, the fireplace, that's downstairs, and this room is perfect. I'm always very happy with this room.
Yeah, but you don't sleep downstairs.
I know, but when I go upstairs, they say heat rises. Well, apparently all the heat congregates right over the bedroom where I sleep. I'm just saying, I lose weight in the winter, and I always lose weight in the winter, and that's just because I'm just sweating it out at night. Just sweating it out.
Hey, man, whatever it takes, bro. Whatever it takes. Well, good stuff, man. I'm glad that y'all enjoying the cold weather, because historically we already know this ain't me. So we don't need to even go into what I feel about it, because it ain't my type of party. Or, as they said in House Party, it ain't my type of hype. So that's right. You like that, Pop? Hey, did you know they're coming out with a new House Party this year? It's probably going to be terrible. That's all I want to say about that.
I mean, I'm gonna find the silver lining in this, and the silver lining is they're coming out with a house party this year, which means a generation of people who know nothing about House Party just might, for nostalgia, like get to actually see the original House Party. I mean, that's the silver lining I'm gonna put out there.
And here's the interesting part, man. And I'm not trying to be that way, but I ain't gonna be that way. How come House Party is the one movie that BET doesn't show? Because Lord knows they show House Party 4 like it was the greatest thing ever. And I'm just like,
I don't know. I feel like they used to show it,
but they don't anymore.
And I feel like they used to show that, and they used to show, what was the other one with the kid played the Class Act? They used to show that a lot.
I wasn't a fan of that one.
It was alright.
I mean, heck, Stars is at least showing You Got Served.
I mean, and that makes you happy because...
No, I wasn't happy. That's why I shook my head. I was like, they got Stars Black Channel, man. They try. I mean, I could think of a whole lot of other black movies other than You Got Served, but I guess you got to feed the kids, man. You got to feed the kids, so... What about you, AG, man? You what do you feel about House Party and them remaking it? Because God knows.
Well, I mean, 25 years later, it might be good because the only good one out of the three that we know is the first one. So you never know. Because I'm pretty interested in seeing the new Fresh Prince. Pretty dark.
Yeah, I have opinions on that as well. Maybe for another day, but we'll see. We'll see how that flows. You're right; it is pretty dark. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who Carlton is though, because
they already showed him. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, but I mean, I saw the trailer, but I couldn't. I expected Carlton to be short, a little pudgy, whatever.
But you can't expect it to be anything like it used to. That's the whole point.
That's very true.
The whole thing's dark. I mean, yeah, Uncle Phil looks like he's a little fit, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, so we'll see. But you know who Will Smith was by far. He was easy spot. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. But yeah, man. So let's get this party started. Question of the day: if you had to do it all over again, tuition and acceptance guaranteed, would you attend a mainstream university or HBCU? So I think it's fair to say that at one time or another, all of us was at Old Dominion University. So I guess we should put that out there to be, legit.
I've been at like 3 different schools. So
yeah, I wasn't gonna bring all that up. I mean, you do that yourself. I was gonna tell all your business. My phone's trying to tell you, my watch trying to tell you business, but I won't tell you business. So yeah, AG, if you could do it all over again, would you go to Norfolk State or another HBCU instead of where you went?
I'd have gone to an HBCU. I think against my better comfort level, I would have had to, because the lessons that I would have learned then and taken me through the rest of my adulthood till now, you can't learn that at a mainstream school. You just can't learn it. Would it have been uncomfortable for me based on, interests and things like that and all the friction I had in high school? Yeah, it'd have been bad. But once I could, be able to shave away all of the nonsense and really understand and learn from that experience, I think it would have been priceless. So yeah, I would have went to the HBCU for sure, knowing what I know now.
Any particular one or just an HBCU in general?
Well, it's hard because a lot of them are in city centers, and I always never really got that college vibe, even at ODU. And ODU is a mainstream school. ODU was right in the middle of things. Mm-hmm. A place like, I'm not saying that there are no black schools that are as big as Duke. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying like a college that's in the middle of nowhere is kind of the experience I was kind of looking for if I was going to do that.
Okay.
Because my first choice would have been Morehouse, but that's like Atlanta. So there's that. I don't know enough of schools to understand what I would pick. I just know that I would go. Now, if I couldn't find one that gave me that vibe, I would still just pick one and keep it pushing. Howard's probably as good a choice as any.
Okay. Cool. Moby?
I mean, I actually didn't know how I was going to answer this question until I kind of thought about it, because like I had an opportunity to go to HBCUs. Like I actually went on a football visit. I could have went to Florida A&M or Bethune-Cookman, and Bethune-Cookman killed HBCUs for me. And not in a negative way, but because I was self-aware at the tender age of 17 that if I'd have went to Bethune-Cookman, wouldn't no education have been happening, because all I saw was the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
I knew it.
I mean, I even told my mom, I was just like, Mom, nothing positive is gonna jump off from me going here.
Booty butt cheeks.
Like just nothing. Like the combination of Florida and I'd have been out of the country, that weather, like just nothing positive. Like the only thing that would have been happening in Florida would have probably just been impregnation of some woman. That's really just where I was at 17. But when I think about it now, because I've actually experienced every other type of school, like I experienced being like one of the only black people on the campus. I experienced being at like a mainstream school at ODU. Like I probably would go to HBCU. I'm somewhat envious sometimes of the unity that people who have gone to HBCUs have with each other. We all went to ODU, but I don't think ODU alumni, especially, I don't really see a whole bunch of black ODU alumni like being like, yeah, man, our school was so much love. Like it's just, hey, this is the school we went to. We got a little pride in it. That's cool. But when you see people who went to HBCUs, like they just have like a kind of a bond that just I would like to experience that. Like I don't think the education would have been any better. I don't think it would have been a life altering experience for me. As far as being around all black people, because I've had that. I mean, I was in school in Portsmouth. I was in school in Petersburg. Like I had that. The only HBCU I would never have gone to would have been Virginia State, because that would have just been Petersburg High Park 2 to me. And then not only that, like my grandma knows like every professor on Virginia State's campus, man. I couldn't have done nothing at Virginia State, man. Nothing. I damn sure couldn't have hollered at no Zetas, because my grandma's a Zeta. Like I'd have been almost in prison in Virginia State. Like I'd have been forced to be something that I wasn't at Virginia State. And no. So that was the only HBCU I absolutely wouldn't go to. And if you're gonna make me pick, I would definitely not go to any of them in Florida, because like Florida and
booty butt cheeks.
Yeah, man, Lord, when I went on that football visit with Benny Picker, man, like, I mean, honestly, it was life altering. I was just like, where did these ladies come from? And I don't need to ever meet them ever again in life.
That could have been Mrs. Mo B, man.
No, I'm perfectly happy where I landed in life. Perfectly happy. You know what I'm saying? My daughter is about to be 10 tomorrow. My youngest, she'll be 10 tomorrow. I didn't have my first until I was almost 27. If I'd have went to Bethune-Cookman, I would have had my first kid at the tender age of 18.
They do have remedies for that, man. You know that, right?
Look, man, I would have been in such rapid movement. Like I just feel like there'd have been a slip up. It's a numbers game, man. It's a numbers.
So you're saying
the
wall game? So you're saying the wall game wouldn't have been effective?
What I'm saying is, I don't have much of a pullout game, and I'm just saying it's a law of averages, man. It's just a law of averages.
This segment is over.
All right, girl, you give me this. Oh my God,
Ruben, you don't even get a turn. You don't even get a turn.
Look, man, my pullout game is unproven. I've never had to, so I'm good.
Wow. Wow.
You had to know it was going there, right?
I didn't think it was going there.
How do you not know this after all these episodes, man?
Because, man, I don't know.
I'm sorry,
the goodness of my heart,
I gave y'all way too much honesty. But like I said, man, I actually would have liked to have that, be almost 39 and still have that like unity and bond with people that I went to school with, because like I don't really talk to that many people I went to college with for real. Like honestly, when I think about it, I didn't talk to that many people while I was at ODU. I was working all the time and hanging out. I mean, pretty much with you and heck, Ruben, most of our interactions were we were working at WODU radio. So,
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, to answer the question, I have a much more higher respect for it now, because I don't think I did when I was younger. A lot of it was because I went to Petersburg and Virginia State just was not an option for me. I mean, it just wasn't, man. I didn't. There's just no thought process, and it's just I did want to go somewhere a little different. I wanted to go somewhere further away, so one, I wouldn't be so under my parents that they could just pop up. And then two, I needed to have a sense of just growing and being alone. I don't know why I didn't think about going to another one. It's just, I went to ODU. It's what it was. Would I do it? Would I change my mind? Probably not. I appreciate it more on the outside than the inside. At this moment in time in my life, I don't think I would have. See, it's when we want to change stuff in our history, I'm not about it, because even though I'm not exactly where I want to be at this moment right now, or doing what I want to do right now, or having life experiences like I really want to, I also feel like I'm not in a terrible spot. So for me, I'm just not about changing what I either did or did not do in the past, because I am a believer of, well, things happen for a reason, and your life is how it's meant to be. So, for me, I probably would have just stayed where I would have went. That sort of thing. So, yes.
I'd like to respond to a comment.
Well, I was gonna talk about the comments.
No, because
you can respond. Go for it.
So, W Brown 81. There's a specific reason that you don't know, but there's a reason why people refer to Virginia State as Petersburg High School Part 2. One, because if you ever walk around campus at Virginia State, half the people don't actually go to Virginia State. They're just some people from Petersburg that congregate there. So I don't think we were all specifically saying that HBCU would be another high school experience. I don't even think we were just saying because it's a local experience. I just think anybody who grew up near Virginia State realizes that everybody from Petersburg just kind of hung out at Virginia State. So it'd be high school students that you went to school with that don't actually attend Virginia State. That would just be on Virginia State's campus, just wandering about. So that was why some of the specific people were saying Virginia State wasn't an option for us. I don't think I would consider every HBCU just a continuation of high school. I'm just talking about Virginia State in particular. I grew up close to Norfolk State. I never would have called Norfolk State, Portsmouth High School Part 2, because it just wasn't that type of school. But Virginia State clearly is.
Well, and I'll piggyback on that. Real talk, I didn't have the greatest high school experience that I would have liked. It was okay. I don't feel like my high school, I was like completely traumatized in high school or anything like that. But yeah, that's just not my Petersburg High. I mean, I went through high school. I did my 4.
Yeah, you did your bid.
Yeah. and to me, going to Virginia State would have been a complete redo of high school, which once again I didn't particularly like. So why would I put myself through that again? Now, with that being said, did that influence my thought processes of other HBCUs? To some degree, probably, because let's just be real. I mean, when you're 17, 18, there's a large amount of ignorance that goes in any decisions that you make. And, when it's all said and done, I could not look past my personal high school experience, to make a better decision or another decision or whatever like that. And just more importantly, I mean, it's just one of those things where, we're not saying that everybody who lives near HBCU, don't want to go to there because it's high school too, or whatever. But some people crave different things. I crave different things. KB Yakko 25 said he craved something different. So it's whatever. I mean, I don't sit here and shoot people in the face who went to a HBCU. It's just not my cup of tea. Is it a stigma? I mean, it can be, but when it's all said and done, if you're going to make your personal decision off of somebody else's opinion, then that's on you. I made my decision on my life thought processes, and I made a decision what I made. And I assume these other two guys did as well. I mean, at this point in time, doing what I do now, I work a little closely with some HBCUs and stuff like that. So I see what I possibly potentially missed. But as far as going back and changing my full life, nah, I ain't about that life. Other people maybe, just not me.
Yeah,
So,
I just didn't want to be in my grandma's shadow at Virginia State or under her watchful eye.
and,
Is that what she would have been doing?
and I'm gonna say one more thing, which will probably piss some people off, and that's just what it is. I am also like, one of the things that turned me off about an HBCU, or at least the ones I even looked at, was the co-ed situation. Because not that I was getting girls left and right or whatever, but you know what? I could get in trouble for being in a girl's room.
Yeah, when I went on my
That's
Hampton
some high
football
school-
visit,
that's-
boy, I was like,
Nah.
what?
Nah, I ain't about that life. I'm not. Not that I, once again, not that I was slinging it and getting it all, but nah, man, I wasn't about that. And that's a part of experience in life that I wanted to at least have that ability without people looking over my shoulder like, what you doing in there? Get out, whatever. So, I mean, yeah, that's what it is for me. So,
Yeah, when you go on that Hampton football visit, man, they say that over and over and over again. I was like, man, I get it, man. I can't be in the girls' dorm, man. Like, do
And
you
why-
want me to come to this school or not? Why you keep bringing this fact part up?
yo, why does Hampton and Norfolk State got one way in and one way out, bro?
Isn't that a fire hazard?
No, it's just what it was. I don't understand.
Okay, I'm just wondering. I mean, that
No, I
doesn't
meant
seem
like
too
the
safe.
school. I meant like the school. Like, there's one way into Hampton. I think there are multiple ways into Norfolk State.
Oh
now.
yeah, most
there are.
Norfolk State can get in, and actually,
Yeah.
there's no fence. You just walk on. You know?
Yeah, but Hampton, no, there's one way in and one way out, and I'm just like, ooh, that's a little bit like jail that I never want to experience. But it is what it is. All right, I appreciate the board lit up, man. You know, the board lit up strong on that. People were feeling some sort of way, positive and negative. So, thank you for everybody's thought process. Now, let's get into a little crazy world. You know, so there's no way I can streamline this. A Tennessee jury orders Cracker Barrel to pay a man $9.4 million after he was served glass filled with a chemical. Now, what I don't want us to focus on is the fact that some dude's gonna get $9.4 million from Cracker Barrel. What I want us to focus on is, hold on, bro. Somebody brought him a drink that had chemical in it, that was pure chemical, and not, the man wanted water or some soda, and they brought him a drink. Eco Sand is a corrosive chemical. Somebody brought him that to drink, and he drunk it, and it tasted like it was messing him up. Well, yeah, because you're drinking poison basically, and it's like, it's supposed to be water, and it wasn't ice water. It was a chemical that caused a burning sensation in his mouth and esophagus. What?
Hey, man, who there didn't like him?
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Who there
really
didn't
couldn't
like
stand
him,
that
man?
dude, because you
Yeah,
don't, that don't
man.
happen on purpose. I mean, that don't happen on accident. You know how far you got to reach. I mean, you know how far you got to reach to get some chemicals in a kitchen.
I mean, you didn't even try to get him water. Like, you got him something else.
Yeah,
That's my whole
somebody
point.
was trying to take you out, bro. That had nothing to do with Cracker Barrel.
Who you owe money to?
I mean, for real, right? So,
Somebody saw you with their girl. They was like, I'm gonna take you out.
yeah. So, you know, it didn't cause him any physical harm. It did, quote, take away a part of his identity. See, this is why I didn't want to talk about the $9.4 million. Because when people, see, this is the problem with lawyers, man. When lawyers say shit like that, come on, bro. Like, really? You drunk some liquid. It might have burned you a little bit. Whatever. I mean, all right, man. You might have been kind of poisoned. Whatever. We feel bad for you. We're gonna give you money. But I was cool with this until I read that, quote, Cracker Barrel's negligence didn't cause my client physical harm. It took away part of his identity. Did it leave you with a black eye? Or can you not see out of one eye? Or is your face jacked up? I mean, I don't understand. Like, Moby, help me out, man.
Man, I got nothing, man. Don't. Nope.
I got something.
I'm laughing off of this Brad's wife comment in the board, man.
Yeah, what is Brad's wife about? What's that?
Man, I don't know.
Mo B
least somebody
knows.
get-
He's laughing.
I mean, I don't know. At least he hit us with Brad's wife. I mean, that's all I know. That's all I know. I don't know
What's up,
nothing
Mo
about
B?
that.
You don't want to laugh. You got to know. Look at him.
Yo,
All right. So I pulled it up just for you because I didn't know how to explain it quickly. So Brad's wife refers to the massive trolling of social media accounts for American casual dining chain Crackle Barrel after a man named Brad wrote a post on the Crackle Barrel Facebook page asking why his wife Nanette had been fired. It was later discovered that his wife had worked there for 11 years, and the story spread. It was falsely understood that she was fired on his birthday. This led to the massive, semi-sincere support Brad and his wife. Yeah, she didn't work there, and yeah, she was not engaging in work activities while she said she was at work, and she got.
that has nothing to do with the story.
No, but that's what she said. Somebody please get this. Yeah, so yeah.
It is
Okay.
drama filled.
I mean, and on a secondary note, Real Booty Grabber says that Bills has a hot look. Moby,
I mean, it is a hot hat. I mean, that's
a sharp
one of the
look.
reasons I
Excuse me,
got it.
sharp look. So yeah, man, KB Yako said maybe he made a living with his esophagus. You can do whatever you want with that. But I mean, but here's the thing. The biggest thing is apparently, so, they ordered to pay him $9.4 million.
First, I know you don't want to focus on the 9.4
Well, that's what
million,
I'm about to focus on.
but did anybody up here really think Cracker Barrel had 9.4 million just throw at somebody? I ain't know they had been living that well.
It's Cracker Barrel, man. Come on now.
Cracker Barrel got money,
They got some money.
but the problem is in Tennessee, you can only get a certain amount. So, basically they ordered them. It was 5.3 million. They returned a verdict for compensatory damages. Apparently, it was done in 30 minutes. It was one of the fastest verdicts ever. And then they awarded him punitive damage of $5 million after 10 minutes of initial deliberation. Here's the thing, man.
So Cracker Barrel got sued because somebody was trying to take this dude out.
Well, it happened on their property. It happened on their property, man.
But it's not even just that, man. Yo, $9.4 million because somebody brought you some chemical?
Yes.
I mean,
Don't pretend like that ain't worth more than that.
my thing is, I understand Cracker Barrel getting sued if somehow they did something malicious or something.
What is punitive? The punitive damages? What are you talking about?
I just don't get how somebody who worked at this Cracker Barrel decided they wanted to take this dude out, gave him some poison pretty much, and Cracker Barrel gets sued for it.
It happened
Yeah.
on their property. And there's no way you can prove what you just said, even though it's plausible.
Well, I understand that, but $9 million?
Dude, that's what I was going to say before we start talking about Brad's wife. What I'm saying to you is if I'm a lawyer worth the salt, I can create a narrative. And once I create that narrative, especially when it's negligence on your part, then I can get what I want to get. And they're lucky that Tennessee's got a cap.
Yo.
Why is this dude so fast? Oh, I'm sorry, watching football game.
But here's the other thing. The other thing is, like, the hot coffee lady didn't get that much.
Well, she kind of got a lot for the time. Just saying.
Yeah, that was also
That was like almost 40 years ago.
Dang, Dre, you didn't have to drop that nugget on me. Dang, Cracker Barrel revenue $2.64 billion.
Well, we tried to tell you. You ain't believe
I
us.
know they were.
First of all,
like that,
Cracker
man.
Barrel, man.
I don't go to Cracker Barrel that often, so I don't know. Last time I went to Cracker Barrel, I was with y'all.
So hold on. this is the point of the show. that
So was
normally
one Cracker Barrel?
Yo, man. Normally I don't do this, but I'm going to do this. Man, as Moby mentioned, Tyreek Hill is fast. Bruh.
Dude, he
Don't
ain't
call
got
him
that fast.
Why did he just drop the deuce again? Like, he was running, he turned back and hit him with the deuce.
Because when
Come
you
on,
that,
man,
when you
that's
that fast, you can do that. When you that fast,
That
you can do
is so
that.
foul on so many levels. That is just so foul. But
I'm
okay.
surprised they didn't
I'm sorry.
hit him with the taunting, actually. NFL started to crack down on that.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they didn't see it, or maybe they were laughing. I don't know. But yeah, thanks, Dre, for that nugget about $2.64 million.
Billion.
So when it's all said and done,
Billions
I
with
mean-
a B.
billion. So they got the cash. But it's like, I don't know, man. $9 million, you barely drunk something, and you got hurt a little bit. All right. And this was in 2014. So this has been like almost 10 years.
I'm just saying, how much did that person who spilled coffee on themselves at McDonald's get?
Got like $2 million.
Are you mad about this person? Like inflation, baby. Like that happened a long time ago, man.
I mean, I guess he did wait almost 10 years for the verdict. So go figure.
And the lawyer's gonna take most of that because they've been in court forever.
Yeah. Well,
he gonna get like $26 and a Cracker Barrel gift card.
And the last thing I want to talk about before we move on, man, 40 minutes. It took them 40 minutes to give out $9 million. Those people must hate Cracker Barrel in that state, man. Oh, F Cracker Barrel.
Or Cracker Barrel just had no defense. It's just like, we don't know. I mean, we don't know how that corrosive substance got in your cup.
I mean, are they getting a cut? I mean, is the jury getting a little cut? They getting free Cracker? I mean,
what's there to deliberate over? It's like, all right, you was in the restaurant, cool. So Cracker Barrel is admitting that substance did get put in your cup. Okay, cool. And you drink it. Oh, yeah. So I mean, there's really nothing to deliberate. It's like, yeah, that happened. So we gonna pay you.
I mean, that's wild. But that's why this is a crazy world, man. $9.4 million. They need cameras. He could have spiked himself. Well, he's got $9.4 million to think about it if he gets all that. But he's getting some money for drinking the wrong shit. So
drinking the you know what?
I'm just what?
There has never been a greater victim blamer than my man Ruben Brown. If there's a way that we can put some blame on a victim, my man will find it.
No, that wasn't victim blame. I was like, he drunk the cup because he thought it was water. I mean, I ain't mad at that. He just drank the wrong shit. And
you kind of are, man. Did you hear what you just said?
I mean, no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that he did it on purpose.
Did you hear what you just said?
That he drunk the wrong shit. Yeah,
exactly. Victim blaming, just like you said.
How was that victim blaming?
Never mind.
Never
mind. Move on.
It wasn't victim blaming. Man, go ahead, man. It's Rise and Shine.
Get crazy.
Damn, that's how you kick it to him.
I mean, it wasn't victim blaming, man. It wasn't. I wasn't blaming him. I was like, damn, man, he dropped the wrong shit.
You right.
God, what in the world?
He just drunk what they gave him. I just said it was his fault. That's
okay. You did not. You actually did not. That is true.
Go ahead, man. It's Rise and Shine.
Okay, y'all.
I can't give it to you any other way right now. Sorry.
Okay, well, while me and the wife were enjoying coziness because it was snowing outside, she had asked me a question, and she was wondering where all this racial unrest is coming from. It's not the first time she's asked me, not the first time I've answered it. But I felt like there are people on both sides and all sides that kind of ask this question. And there's a rhyme there's reasons to the rhyme. And I'm just going to run through them fast. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with it, but I do want to let you know some very broad strokes. There are other things that have happened, many things that I won't touch at all. But, these are some of the things that I have seen and heard about. So here we go. Well, first of all, it was only like 60 years ago that America wasn't like 90 to 95% white. They really did dominate in a way in which is unheard of. So you have 90% of the people, 95% of the people that are one color. So there ain't no real racism because everybody the same thing. You can't have racism you can't really talk about racism or it'll never come up if everybody's the same. There'll be other types of fights, but just not that one. So that's the first thing. So the other thing is they could assassinate anybody they wanted to without any kind of response or recompense. Now, we all know the major ones, and there were people arrested for it, this or that and the other, but did things really change because of that? No. Up until like the 70s, you could shoot a dude in the head that was, and that was head of some sort of group that was a real threat or perceived threat for free. Nothing was going to happen to you. You could even get any of the alphabet agencies to get it done. whether that be directly or whether it be through drugs, and you get entire cities or entire parts of cities or whatever it is. You can definitely do some things that way for free. No one's gonna come after you, and everybody's gonna pretend like they don't know what you're talking about. So the other thing, which Moby talks about this all the time, is you have all of these, because you're the majority, you have mostly white lawmakers and you have mostly white law enforcement. So if you can control policy and you can manipulate it and shape it the way in which you want to, and then turn around and break it depending on how in which you want to traverse the world, then that's as powerful as you're ever going to be. And if you've been that way for the majority of the history of the country, then you kind of get used to that. Which leads me to the next thing, which is most people that are in power aren't real keen on conceding that power. They just aren't. Because, I mean, think about it. If you got $20, do you really want to give somebody 10? Do you really want to give somebody $1? No, you want your money. So that's how that goes. But because the other thing is, not the other thing, but the next item is, as things go, corporate America decided, they didn't really decide, they just saw something. It's like, okay, wait a minute. We need these people to buy our product. Or this is an untapped market because white folks ain't doing what I want them to do no more. We can't sell them another Ford. We can't sell them another Tupperware. We can't sell them whatever it is because they've already bought it. But we're not marketing to people that are black and brown. And I think we need to do that. So the dark side of that to them came when they figured out, if we're going to sell to them, we can't really be outward racist anymore. And that changed everything. So with that shift in power, and when I say shift, it was a huge shift to them, because now you can't run around saying jigaboo and nigga all the time. You can't outwardly say this product is not for you anymore. That's a big deal to people who are used to it being another way. So you go through time, and all these things are happening. Meanwhile, the demographic is changing, because not only do you have black people that are increasing in number, but now you have brown people that are coming to this country. And so you've gone in 30, 35, maybe 40 years, you have gone from 90 to 95% of the demographic total by percentage to what is now in the high 60s. And if you're white America, especially if you're old enough, you feel that. So now you're less in number. You can't say what you want to. You're feeling disenfranchised. And now the coup de grace, you have to deal with a jigaboo as the president for 8 years. The first time you could probably, okay, I'm gonna give him that. But you voted for this fool again? Now you're pissed. And that's how we get to where we are today. Because if you don't think that the last 60 years that I've just kind of, flashed through is not going to come with some heat, then you're sadly mistaken. And everything that's going to wrap it up in a nice bow is the fact that our phones, our little computers with cameras on them, we can have information, we can create information in seconds. So when I was a kid, it took so long to get a little bit of information. You never really got the truth if they didn't want to tell you. Now I can get all of it. I can get the lies, I can get the truth, I can get all of it. And all that stuff matters. And that's why, in broad strokes and only through my experience and how I see the world, that's why there's so much racial unrest. And that's the rise and shine.
Wow, man. Every week you be bringing them facts. The truth.
I mean, you're right. When Obama got elected, like, people were like, oh man, this is great. And like, yeah, it's great in one sense, but that pendulum always swings real hard in the other direction. And then we got Trump.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Revolution. So appreciate it, man. Appreciate that rise and shine.
No worries.
All right, Mo B, it's that time. Let's tell us you wrong, bro.
All right, man. I was totally geared up to do Tell Me I'm Wrong.
2 weeks in a row?
Hey, I'm sorry I even started that. I'm so sorry.
And I've elected that to tell you that I can't just give you a Tell Me I'm Wrong. I'm giving y'all 2 for 1.
Okay.
It's a Tell Me I'm Wrong and it's a Foreign Affairs all in one article.
Okay.
Jesus.
You know that's not hard. That's not hard, right? You know that's not hard.
It's not.
See, look, KB Yako's like, we're going to get a Hello Lays this week.
I mean...
Well, to answer KB Yako, I don't mean to interrupt, but to answer you, Hello Ladies is not dead. I'll leave it there. Go ahead with your segment, man.
But the other answer is no. All right. Moby.
So, all right. So tell me I'm wrong that this ain't the most Florida shit ever. The University of Florida's professors were suing the university because the university basically had a stop snitching campaign going. So, University of Florida basically banned all of their professors and experts from testifying in court as expert witnesses. They had to go through a panel board to actually be used in court as an expert witness. So tell me I'm wrong. This ain't the most Florida shit ever. The college is telling the professors, hey, stop snitching. And the professors who do this mainly because they also get paid for it are like, yo, so you basically telling us not to get paid on the side to promote your Stop Snitching campaign? So they took this up to the appellate court. And now the court has ruled against Florida that Florida is not within their rights to keep the professors or expert witnesses from testifying in court. They no longer have to seek approval from their university to use their expertise in a courtroom for monetary gain. Now the University of Florida is threatening to end tenure for professors if they do this against it. So basically they're setting themselves up for another lawsuit. Tell me I'm wrong. This ain't the most Florida shit ever. Please, somebody tell me I'm wrong.
Hey man,
the only thing we need is the president of Florida to pull out one of them things and tell the professor, I wish you would go to court or mistreat a puppy. Like that's the only thing that could make this more Florida.
I mean, you come up with this stuff that I can't argue, man. I mean, that ain't even fair. But you got to come up with something that's got an argument. You dealing with two people that got good sense, man.
Look, man, this wasn't even what I was going to talk about. And then I read this and I was just like, yo, are you for real? They basically told their professors, stop snitching. And then I'm wondering, did Florida want to get a cut? Was Florida like, yo, you can't go work outside of us unless you give us a little something.
Well, my question is, I mean, never mind. It's not even worth asking. I don't even understand. I mean, at first I thought it was stop snitching because it has something to do with the school being legal or not legal. You're talking about some random case that has nothing to do with the school. The cops invite a teacher or professor as an expert witness to further their case or to defend their case. And it's just like, I'm trying to figure out, why would you tell what? That makes no sense.
The reason why is because I can tell you the reason why. The reason why is they're taking orders from their, commander in dumbassness, their governor, because what's happening is when he makes up stupid ass laws that they want to go fight, what they do is they bring a historian or something like that in, or a law professor, and be like, hey, I need you to basically say he can't do this and why he can't do this. Explain why he can't do this.
Or some biology professor who's been studying, like, different forms of influenza and how it spreads. And, oh, you mean somebody who might testify that it might be more conducive to actually wear masks in schools as opposed to not.
See, and that's what's going on. So he's just because he's basically like literally he is running Florida like a dictatorship. Except he forgot that even though it is a territory outside of the United States, they have this thing called some freedom. they have their freedom, but he is trying to remove that freedom from them. But he also wants them to be intelligent and stuff. You can't have it both ways, dumbass. So that's what's going on.
University of Florida acting like the NCAA. They basically like, hey man, you can't go make money on the side for your for your name, likeness, and image.
I mean, but
that was
but
good.
Who else gonna do it?
That
Miami ain't gonna do it.
I mean,
nobody's going to University of Miami for anything.
But my thing is,
once again, Miami is a private institution.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you.
Therefore, they probably have a little bit more leeway in this. Now, it'd probably still be unconstitutional. They would take it. But so
wait a minute, Florida's private?
No, Florida's a state.
Yeah,
really? I thought Florida State was state and Florida was not.
University of Florida they're both state run schools. University of Miami's private.
University of Miami's private.
Okay, I thought Florida was private also. Okay, go ahead.
So basically, the school said, "Hey, we don't want our professors using their knowledge and things that they study that actually make our campus money because their research actually makes the school money. But we don't want you to go out there and be in court because, A, we ain't getting a chunk of that money, and B, our governor might not like it."
There you go.
I would have never seen any of that. Good call.
Yeah, because that's what's happening.
So you asked me about the HBCUs. Yeah, I go to HBCU. Not in Florida. Not in Florida.
I thought you weren't going to the ones in Florida because of the women.
Oh, back then.
Oh, okay.
I'm old and mature now. Now I'm just like, nah, I just ain't trying to. You ain't gonna have that Florida on me.
Okay, got it.
You go to visit Florida, not to do anything else. U.S. stops at Georgia.
There we go.
And please tell me I'm wrong when I say U.S. stops at Georgia.
Again, not fair because you'll always win. You gotta win this every week, man.
Look, man, I ain't trying to play no game. I'm gonna lose.
You know what? At least he admit to cheating. At least he admit to rigging the game. I respect the hustle. Okay.
I'm so competitive that I make all the rules in my favor. I'm competitive. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Rest in peace. All right, so here's the fun part. We got a my 5 for that ass today. This is gonna be awesome.
Did you just say we got a my 5
for that ass?
I don't know if you've ever been that excited about anything on this show. We got a my 5 for that ass.
Yep. Oh, look. See, at least he's looking.
I know, right?
You gonna be looking. So, my 5 this week. Very simple. 5 things that men can't say. Let me repeat that one more time. 5 things men can't say. AG, would you like to start us off, sir?
We're gonna call down Brother AG to testify.
Yes, Lord.
And I will.
Come down to the pulpit.
I'm gonna preach. I'm gonna keep it light. I ain't gonna step on too many pumps today. I'm gonna keep it brief. I ain't,
Yo, Lisi's always like, man, damn.
Number one thing, and this is
Hello,
no
ladies,
particular
it's Mary.
order. This is in no particular order of intensity either. Just 5 random things. So number 1, I got as, yes, you look fat. Well, that felt good to say.
No, you gotta say it right, AG. You gotta say it right. It's not yes, you look fat, because they never ask, do they look fat? They go, does this thing that I'm wearing make me look fat?
Okay.
And what is the correct answer, AG?
No, your fat makes you look fat.
Thank you. That's the correct answer.
I'm sorry. I did get that wrong, and being part of the show, I should have known better. Yes, your fat makes you look fat. Second one, I'm hanging out with the boys on Father's Day. Get it figured out. Third, are you on your period?
Oh.
Fourth, Learn how to freaking cook. Last, you're not good enough for me. I should have married somebody else.
Oh my gosh. Oh, oof. It sounds like you said that for real in life somewhere.
If I'd have married the wrong one, I'd absolutely said it.
Oh, okay.
Because love is a performance-driven business. I'll leave it there.
All right. Mo B, what you got, bro?
No particular order.
I love how the married men go first.
No particular order. That's why my mama don't like you.
That was hilarious. That's why my mama don't like you.
Trust me, fellas, that is never the move. Never the move.
Wow.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to start you off with such a heater. Here's number 2. I had a great time hanging out last night with the boys.
Wow. Yeah, you can't say that.
Because every dude knows if you go out with your friends and come home, when the appropriate answer when asked, hey, did you have a good time? It was all right. It was okay.
Because you can't have too much fun.
Yeah, because you ain't allowed to go. You can't come back home and be like, yo, it was the most ballingest shit ever last night. Like, it was literally one of the greatest nights of my life. You bet not go out there and pretend to be happy doing something with somebody else.
Or as the kids say, that shit was lit.
Nah, you can't say none of that. The correct, fellas, just take my word on it. The appropriate answer is always, it was all right. It was all right.
All right, number 3.
Well,
wait a minute. This was the ballingest shit ever. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just saying you can't come home and say that. Number 3. Yeah, she fine as hell. I mean, you're not allowed to say it. Like, if even if she asks what your opinion is, you gotta be like, oh, she looks all right. Oh yeah, look, she's an attractive. You gotta say things that sound like mellow, like, yeah, she's an attractive lady. You know, I can see how somebody would be attracted to that.
I'm not gonna have to go because y'all like telling all mine. Shit, so this is awesome.
Number 4 was exactly what AG said. Well, his first one was, no, your fat makes you look fat. And ladies, before anybody gets upset, I don't mean that to attack your size. It's just, I'm a big guy. If I put on something that's tight and the man boobs are showing, or I got the little muffin top thing going, I'm not going to ask anyone, does this shirt make me look fat? Because there is nothing wrong with the shirt. There's something wrong with the fact that my fat ass put it on.
Wait a minute, repeat that. There is nothing wrong with the shirt. Pregnant pause.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm over here crying.
The only thing that's wrong with it is you didn't have the awareness to know that wasn't for you. And if you're gonna wear it, be comfortable. Yo, embrace that shit. Because look, I'll be honest, man, ladies, y'all might not know this about guys, but you know what looks really sexy on a woman? Confidence. So if a woman's gonna wear something, even if we look and be like, yeah, she ain't need to wear that. But you know what? Part of me is gonna be like, you know what? She comfortable as hell with herself. I can dig that. And you ain't gonna ever be able to call me out for my rolls if you got yours hanging out buttered up like that. Never.
Buttered up. Oh, Dre from V has got an honorable mention. I'm telling you, she's just a friend.
No, see, that one cuts both ways. Because realistically, as a woman, she can't say, I'm telling you, me and him are just friends either. That one cuts both ways. So we're specifically talking about the things the men can't say.
Well, actually, that does count. And that's why it's an honorable mention. I'll tell you why. Because some things both parties can say, but one party gets away with it better than the other. Cheating is one of those things. Just saying.
I mean, yeah.
That's all that was.
Okay. Number 5.
This one is one that every guy should know better than to say, but every once in a while, there's a dude that gets set up with the question, gets lulled to sleep, and some lady will ask you about your sexual history. She's always the best you've ever had. There can be no other answer. You cannot say, oh, I mean, you all right, but no, she had that fire.
Preach.
Any woman that you're with has to be the best. And if she's not, you have to forget all of the other ones and convince yourself that it's true. Because you have to be enthusiastic when you say it too. You can't just go, nah, you the best. You basically got to make it seem as if you never experienced it. Like, you know what? I thought I knew what sex was, and then I met you. Because I mean, what I was doing before, we were just rolling around, but you taught me what sex really was.
And the only difference between what he said before and what he's saying now is enthusiasm. Make sure you have it. You got to sell it. You got to sell it.
You see, it's an easy sell for me because like I'm result oriented. So clearly she's the best because I got 2 kids. Boom.
Because you got 2 kids. I don't know if that's good enough.
Win. Hey, once again, I expressed to y'all earlier, my pull-out game is weak because I've never had practice with it. So there's only one bam, in there.
Did you expect this?
I did not, but you know what? I like the way how he brings it back full circle.
Go ahead, Ruben.
I can't be mad at that. So first of all, W. Brian 81 says, don't stop at 5. Keep going, Moby. So
I'm good. I'm good.
I
got plenty more, but no, go ahead, Ruben.
Lacey is like, I'm starting to take them apart, man, because ain't no way none of these bother me.
There's always an exception to the rule. We're talking in generalities.
She asked if she's the only female in this. Am I first? No, you're not. But I'll let y'all figure that out amongst yourselves.
But it does seem like most of them are quiet, which, to be expected.
Hey, and you know what?
At least nobody's called me a sexist yet.
Not yet. But
because I didn't say anything about why you ain't in the kitchen or what you mean then I ain't ready.
Will you stop taking my stuff? Slow it down. So, all right. So let's get back on this boat. So one thing that you can't say, as a man, you can never, ever, 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 to any woman's face, call her a B word. I mean, because you're asking for either physical assault or a lot of your money gone very quickly.
Don't be lulled to sleep, gentlemen. you know, these ladies can refer to themselves and they friends as that all the time. But you better not say it.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Don't use that B word. Never. Please don't. Not, at least not to their face. Like in your mind, in your mental mind.
In my mind, like it's Christmas.
There's a Key and Peele skit about that where the 2 dudes were saying, and I was like, and I said, and he looks back to see if his girl there, and they go in the other room, and I said, bitch. And he's like, so you said it just like that? Yeah, man, I said, bitch.
So don't be saying that out loud, because, depending on who you with, I've known women to do nothing directly. I've known women to throw articles. And I'm not talking about clothes. I'm talking about some old wait to exhale shit. So let's not do that.
Oh, can I interrupt? Ladies, if you ever hear your man having a conversation with some of his fellow male brethren, and he says something like, yeah, I told that bitch, just know none of us in that circle actually believe he said bitch.
No,
we know he didn't. Just let us have that story. We know he didn't say it. Ain't nobody in there being like, no, we know he didn't say it.
Or at least he didn't say it out loud.
Yeah, but we know that he's venting for us
Yes.
Like this is his therapy session. He gets to say, "Man, I told that bitch." Like trust me, ladies, we don't condone that either. Like we don't want our boys to be calling their significant others bitches. So we know that when we're amongst guys and somebody says that, look, that's just for show. Like Ruben, if I ever said that, he know damn well I didn't say it. He
Not
know
out loud
damn well I didn't say it.
Not out loud, at least.
He was all Christmas with
I
it
even
in my
think
mind.
it in a whisper. I even think it in a whisper.
By the way, people, this will end up on a best of. I promise you.
I mean, why not? This is the greatest My 5 question ever. And I've always said one thing.
All right, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to figure out what I can say because I forgot y'all said so much. You know, you have. It's like, you know. But yes, another thing. You know, you can't, at least when you say certain things, you can't like mean it. Like, you know, you need to cook some dinner. Nah, that's not. You need to say that in a joking manner, because real talk, if she can't cook, or you need to learn how to cook some old bullshit like that, you can't say that, because if you don't know what you're getting with that car when you drive it off the lot, that's your fault. That is 100% your fault. If your girl can't cook, then clearly there are other things she's good at. And don't tell your boys what she's good at, because, you know, that's what happens when people get mad.
It's none of their business.
None of their damn business. Stay out of my affairs. That's right. Wow. Man, I'm trying to think of other stuff, man. Cause y'all really
man. If we said it, just double down on it. Nigga, AG took one of mine.
Yeah, well, y'all like said everything, like, you know, the whole fat thing. I mean, first of all, can I just put something out here? Why are you asking us dumbass questions? The test, really? That's what we're doing?
See, here's my problem with it. Why are you asking us? And this is gonna come off bad, and I'm gonna bring it home. Why are you asking us if you fat? Like, if you asking us, it's because either you know you are, or everybody knows you are. But the thing is, we apparently love whatever you are because we with you. So why are you asking us, does it make you look fat? No, you look as good as you looked when I got with you, because this is why I got with you. I liked what I saw. I mean, so why are we doing this?
Yeah, but why you ask me that dumbass question? Yep, that's right. But the other thing is, man.
Actually, most of the time we go into default mode. Like, baby, you look fine, looks good. Just because generally that question gets asked when you're trying to leave. Am I right, AG?
Yeah, it's in the home stretch at least.
It's like, yo, we got 10 minutes to go. You put it on. Does this make me look fat? I will say anything that is required to get you in the goddamn car.
I guess, you know, the other things is, you know, hey, look, I understand, ladies, or even men. I understand sometimes you want us to be truthful when you ask us questions like, well, what do you think I should change? Or don't, because we can't answer that in a fair way in which we won't get a look, a slap, something thrown at, or a pity party.
Yeah, the bottom line is stop setting us up for failure.
Yeah.
Just stop, man. I'm tired of seeing all my fellow brethren being set up for failure, man. I hate it.
And the other thing we can't tell ever, for the most part, is the truth, man. Because people don't handle the truth well.
What Tyrese say in Baby Boy?
Oh God.
Quote Baby Boy.
What Tyrese say in Baby Boy?
Wow.
I lied to you because I love you. I'm out here telling all these other hoes the truth.
That is like the only positive thing that ever came from that damn movie. That movie's so
That was the
terrible.
best line ever. Oh man.
Oh
I
man,
feel like that's the only part of that movie I actually remember.
because the rest of it was terrible.
It wasn't terrible. It was a pretty good movie, man. Come on now. It wasn't terrible. It
Agree
was
by
not
yourself,
terrible.
bro.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, man.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I don't think it was as awful as Ruben does, because Ruben loathes its existence. But I'm definitely not a fan of the movie. I am not a fan of the movie.
It is the worst shit ever. Like,
Oh man.
and BET used to play that shit on repeat. Like,
But the BET edited version is always hilarious. Just how they edit the curse words and stuff. Like,
yeah. So yeah, I mean, when it's all said and done, man, we know what we can say and what we can't say. We've just giving you some tips on what you can't say. But when it's all said and done, you know your significant other better than we do. If sometimes you have to lie, if sometimes you have to tell the truth, there is no answer to every situation. You just got to go with your gut, your pain tolerance, and your bank account tells you.
I mean, what Chris Rock say? Women out here giving a visual lie. Well, if they're giving a visual lie, sometimes you just have to appease them and just don't get yourself in trouble. Just
Yeah. Oh wow. So yeah, so first of all, this board is crazy tonight. So shout out to the board. And I don't know how Dre from VA can talk about football when this shit's going on. But hey, that's on you.
That was a good line. I'm still here, aren't I? That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
look,
paid the rent, didn't I?
that's a powerful ass line. I don't think women understand how powerful that line is. Like, I'm here.
Yeah. Moco Cowboy, can a woman give you a B word pass? Nope. Don't take
no
it.
such thing.
Don't
And if she does give you a pass, that shit better get dusty and old, and you never use it. You never use it.
It's like get out of jail free card that you never use because you ain't never going to jail. It's one of those. Don't do it to yourself. Yeah. Why you ask me that dumbass question? Of course you can't say that, but it's funny. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, Lisi's on point tonight. She's triple checking us and making sure that we're not saying that dumb shit to our people. So, shout out to her. So, AG, man, what's on your mind, bro?
Actually, I had one thing. I'm gonna say another. After this My 5, I'm glad I made the right choice because I don't even have to deal with this. This chick I'm with throws strikes every time, buddy. Just saying.
All right. So that's what's on your mind?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right, cool. Mo B, what's on your mind, bro?
I mean, I feel like I've said enough. I feel like I have said enough. I am not sure if I'm allowed to go back upstairs. So yeah.
You already got a shot across the bow.
I mean, that's cool. I got a fold out bed down here. And, you know,
And you got the fireplace. So
I got the fireplace. I got 2 bitches. Female dogs. I literally have 2 female dogs. You know, so I'm good.
You know what?
Wait, I had to make sure he cleared that one up. Yeah. Once again, you can't really use the word, but whatever.
Wow. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you say ouch, but literally she says
she about to go to bed.
No, she literally says that every time I get on the podcast because she feels like I'm gonna be up here till past midnight anyway. So I mean, I don't know. We'll roll the dice. We'll see what happens.
Awesome. So, anything else on your mind, sir?
No, man. Other than just, you know, I'm getting old, man. Because tomorrow I'm gonna have a 10-year-old in my house. I have an 11-year-old already, and now, well, I have an 11-year-old. Now I have a 10-year-old who is taller than my mom already. So,
congratulations to that 10-year-old.
Yeah, you know, she's a pretty awesome kid. I don't know how that happened. I'm gonna blame her mother for all that, all her awesomeness. Because at 10, I wasn't that cool. I have no problem admitting that my 10-year-old is way cooler than I was at 10. And
yeah, and so far she hasn't made one of her friends run into a tree. So,
I mean, I didn't make anybody run into a tree, man.
That's true, man. That dude lied on himself.
Hey, I didn't make anyone run into a tree, man.
Can you ride a 10 speed?
I
Yes, I can.
I was ridiculously responsible, in my opinion. And actually, the older I get, the more I realize I might not even really been there, man.
I
my
might not
God,
really
here we
been
go.
there.
Here we
This
go.
guy.
Really, man.
So awesome. So what's on my mind?
Hey,
All right.
ladies,
No, definitely not.
segment coming soon.
I mean,
New name, new image, new segment.
yep. We were testing it out with the My Five, so it seemed like it passed the test. So we gonna put that back in the lab and see what's up.
You know, if I didn't hurt
So-
Lisioso's feelings, I'm good, I think.
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, but the segment wasn't what we want to say. It's things not to say. We
Right,
were
you can't say
acknowledging
these
that these are things that it is not in anyone's, especially men's, best interest in saying.
Exactly. But this is what I want to say. You know, I've been talked about as a Cowboy hater, which I am. You know, I enjoy the Cowboys losing. I
More
do.
than you enjoy watching them win.
Probably, because Washington ain't winning. So once Washington starts winning, that'll flip. But that's a story for another time. But you know what I enjoy more than that? I enjoy dumbass people. So everybody saw all those pictures, all those sad Cowboys fans, and there's one picture in particular when a dude was caressing his quote unquote girl.
I mean, he wasn't caressing. He was embracing her tightly, holding her ever so gently at the same time.
Yep. Yep. Sure. Okay. Whatever you want to call it. Well, it comes to find out that the woman that he was holding gently, caressing her at the same time, due to the Cowboys' loss, was not his girlfriend. It was his side piece.
Yes, he was not holding the fried chicken. He got caught with the macaroni and cheese.
Yep. And the fried chicken went on Instagram. I mean, went on Twitter and kind of blew up his spot. And so, look, I will say this. Hey, y'all, I get it, man. But if you're going to be out here slinging the thing with the wrong woman, don't do dumb shit like get yourself caught up on TV. Like,
Hey, I'm just saying though, was his main chick like a Giants fan or something? So like maybe he was like, baby, I would have taken you, but you a Giants fan. So
but you ain't got to be standing. But you ain't got to be standing up, looking all sad, and then she's like, he's like, "Come on, baby, I got you." And it's just like, knowing she your side piece, man. Like,
man, I bet that dude used a Shaggy Defense strong. Wasn't me.
then it came out on
It was
national
on
TV.
camera. Like, man,
Hey,
wasn't me.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
The problem with that is that man bun and that hairstyle that he had. Man, Shaggy,
Doppelganger, man. Wasn't
man,
me.
never.
It's like you
R.
haven't
Kelly-
even. It's like you haven't seen Eddie Murphy Raw, man.
Man, I have.
But I saw you
damn.
coming out that heifer's house. Hey, wasn't me.
Wasn't me. You gonna believe me or your lying ass eyes?
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna be out here in these streets, like doing things like this, I need you to be a little bit more on the not. I need to get myself photographed side, because let's be real, man. I know he didn't expect that, but bro, I mean, they were looking for every sad cowboy in the joint. You should have been sitting down and just, I don't know, your hand in your face so nobody can see your face or whatever. You shouldn't have been standing up looking like that.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
I
Wasn't
mean,
me.
all I'm saying is, it was just as bad as 2 years ago when CD Lamb got drafted and Earl Gore picked up the phone and he grabbed it, looked at her, was like, he probably looked like he said the B word.
Gave her the Eddie Kane look.
Yeah.
Like, I believe you're overstepping your bounds.
Your bounds.
Just a little bit.
But, and I hate to go back that far, but I don't know which was worse, that or the dude from Auburn from Clemson who had just got drafted, and his girlfriend tried to be all up in it, and the mom asked her twice to move out the shot, and she just yanked up, and I was like, and it was just so messed up. Like, here's the messed up part about the whole thing. The messed up part about it was, I mean, it looked like mom was yanking up old white girl, man, and I was just like, you pushing race relations back like years. because you
Ruben,
can't get out the way.
I gotta ask you a question, man. So
Yeah, what's
you hate the Cowboys so much that you are piling on to one of this man's worst days ever. This man probably lost his main chick and his favorite team lost a football game all in the same moment, and all you can think about is, I hate the Cowboys.
No, I was thinking you a dumbass for doing this on national TV. But hey, I mean, it is what it is, man. Because if you're gonna be out in public like this, you can't be out in public with your side chick. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, am I wrong?
Oh, is this to tell me I'm wrong? No, I mean, I ain't got nothing against you, right?
I'm just saying. It's like there are just certain events where you can't take your side piece to.
And KBI, I was thinking the exact same thing. She probably got him that ticket too. Chick is probably like, you want to come to the Cowboys game? And he was like, hell yeah, I want to come to the Cowboys game.
Yeah,
but his mind couldn't go any past that. He was like, he wasn't thinking I could get caught on camera. He wasn't thinking, oh, they gonna catch me hugged up with her. He was like, yo, I'm gonna be with 60,000 other people. What could go wrong?
And there
what
you have
could go
it.
wrong? That was hilarious.
You have now just entered the twilight.
Because I'm just saying, if he would have got caught on video and he wouldn't have been hugging her, he would just been standing beside her. It's a non-issue.
Exactly.
It's just like, yo, you standing beside another Cowboys fan. But in his emotional state, because it meant so much to him, he was just like, I need to be embraced.
And then he looked like he was kind of crying, but I'm not gonna put that on him because.
And I'm not sure he wouldn't have been hugging a complete stranger, man. Them Cowboys fans take that shit real serious. They could have just been two random Cowboys fans, just consoling each other.
Yeah, at least he's right. If she told his weird woman that he was at Cracker Barrel with the girls.
I mean, yeah, that's another thing. But look. Is there a better place to tell your girl you going to than a fucking Cowboys game? Like, that's so believable. Like, hey, babe, I'm going to a Cowboys game. You're going to a Cowboys game.
Unless he said, I was going with my boys. And if you look at the picture,
we don't know his boys won't like on the other side. Because it was just showing them two in the picture. We don't know.
Actually, there's a woman right beside him.
Hey, look, man, don't try to attack me with your details.
Now he going on Urban Meyer on you now. He going on Urban Meyer on you now.
No. I already said my man was wrong because, and I know why he was wrong. He was, like I said, 60,000 people. What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
The funny part about this, if this was any other fan base, he wouldn't have got caught.
Disagree, because sad fan bases make good TV, period.
Yeah, but when you look at the sad, how many sad fans did you see on the Tampa Bay game today? Like 2?
Well, that's because there weren't really any Tampa Bay fans until last year.
I'm
just saying we've seen sad Clemson fans, Michigan fans. Like we've seen big fan bases when people are sad. Camera loves catching it. They love catching it.
I was about to say Green Bay, but that's wrong. The whole damn stadium was sad. So
it's set for Ron. He won't sad.
He's like, I'm out this bitch.
Ron, man.
Man, here's the crazy part, man. He's
Brett
like
Favre 2.0.
Because when it's all said and done, he did everything he was supposed to do, and he didn't lose that game. Special teams lost that game.
I'm gonna disagree, Ruben. Your offense only puts up 10 points, and you supposed to be the MVP and one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Nah, man, you take this L too. You take this L too.
You know what else he's gonna take? He's gonna take a trade to a team where he wants to go.
And he's gonna lose too. He's Brett Favre 2.0, man. One of the most talented quarterbacks of his era. He's gonna have one championship ring. He's gonna have a whole bunch of excuses for why he didn't get other ones, and people are gonna make excuses for him. Nobody ever blames Brett Favre for not winning more than one Super Bowl.
I mean, I do.
Well, no, but most people just give him the pass. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Madden made a whole career off of sucking him off on broadcast. And then
how you gonna talk about the man who just passed, bro?
I love John Madden, but did I say anything that was wrong?
I mean,
John Madden used to get off talking about Brett Favre.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Listen to it. Just go back and listen to a clip, man.
That's cold, man. It's cold.
And then in Brett Favre 2.0, you got Stephen A. Smith. He's a bad man. As he sucks him off.
Yeah.
Oh, Monday, man, the excuses are going to be flying. Oh, it's going to be flying.
But you know what? He's going to go back to his go-to. He's just going to show that montage of Cowboys fans. And he'll make them happy. He'll make them happy. But that's all I got today. Hey, if you're doing that dirt, just don't do it in a public area as much as you can. So, all right. Another great episode. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. Thank you for the fans online, hitting up the boards real strong. We appreciate you. We will have another brand new spanking.
Painted his face.
I mean, yeah, he should have did something. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the problem, man. It's like you cheat out here in public, and like you're not even trying to you're just hoping the camera doesn't catch me.
Bro, man, he won't think about that, man. His favorite team that he probably lives and dies with just lost a game, man.
Yeah. And his girl just pretty much told him to kick rock. So hopefully his side piece is cooler. But yeah, thank you.
She's at the Cowboys game, so maybe she is to him.
I mean, it depends on who paid for the tickets. Completely depends on who paid for the tickets. But thank the board. Thank everybody who was listening today. Thank everybody who listens on the podcast after it comes out. Hey, next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do it again. Tell your friends. Tell everybody, yo, I think we all right. Let's do this. So, for Mo B, for AG, this is Ruben B.
Hey, ladies, coming soon. Hopefully. We're going to try. We're going to try, man.
Stop lying to these people, man. Stop lying.
I'm going to give the people what they want.
Oh, God. He said that, not me. All right, people. Peace, hair grease, and later.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.